We are working on balance today with a tree variation, a one-legged standing variation of moves. So if you're like, yikes, I don't want to do balance, make sure you set yourself up that you have a wall or a piece of furniture that you can hold onto, because that is not cheating. That is totally necessary some days. So work where you are at. We're going to have a little something for all levels. So don't be scared. I promise I've got you. Let's go ahead and jump in. All right. Hold on. I'm going to pull my mat back a little bit here, so I've got more of the wall as my friend. So this is really going to help us mostly focus on our balance, which is so important when it comes to flexibility and all areas of life off of the mat, outside of these videos, outside of this time together. It's going to help us with core control, and it's also going to be a nice little hip opener. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Our feet are about hip width apart underneath us. And I know you like straight up can't see my feet because this is like the worst camera angle in the history of the world, but that's okay. We're going to make the best of it. We're going to go ahead and shift our weight over to our left side. So not dumping our weight into our hip, but shifting it over. We're keeping our posture nice and tall. And part of that is we're going to pull belly button in towards the spine. So we're just nice and stable through the midline, not like, wow, crunching six-pack abs, but just like nice and stable. Now hold on to a wall for support, so you can come to the side and hold on to the wall or a piece of furniture, have a chair nearby, something like that. That is absolutely going to help us if we are feeling like we need a little bit of extra support as we work on balance. Now, just to start, I'm just going to come onto the tiptoes on my right foot. You can bring one hand to hold on to something for support, the other hand to your waist, whatever feels good here. And I'm just going to bring that right knee out and then in. So a little bit of a hip opener already. As I get the hang of that, maybe I bring the sole of my right foot to my left shin. So never on a joint. I don't want to bring it to my ankle joint or my knee joint, but bring it to like the fleshy, meaty, muscly part of your leg. Now, what is my torso doing? I want to be up nice and tall, rolling shoulders back and down. Again, left arm is holding on to something for support. If you fall out of this a little bit, don't worry, we've got you. Just come right back where you were. Big breath in and out. Amazing job. Now, maybe I'm feeling a little brave and I want to bring that right knee up. I can grab hold of it with my hands interlaced here, and you can rotate ankle one way and then the other. And then from here, I might use my right hand to guide that knee open. So my body is facing forward, my hips are facing forward. It's just this right knee. You can point your toe, bring it back, and then out again. Left arm can be out or holding on to something for support. Woo, there's a lot going on. That standing leg is working so hard. Maybe I hold this here. Maybe I bring both arms up, look up just for one breath in. Exhale, bring everything down slow and with control, and then shake that working leg out. Oh my goodness, you might feel that in your quads. You might feel it in your calf muscle. We're going to switch to the other side. Now this side is going to be different. So I'm shifting my weight over to my right leg. Again, I'm not collapsing all sassy in that right hip, but I'm staying up nice and tall here, checking in with my posture, because having that midline nice and tight, just a strong, solid base is going to help me with my balance, because balance and core are completely intertwined. Holding on to something for support, I'm just going to go ahead and see how this left hip is feeling. Coming onto left tiptoes and bringing that left knee out and in. Just staying here is a fantastic hip opener and a fantastic way to really start to become familiar with what it feels like to tighten through the midline. Like, what does that feel like? How do I feel my core moving to support me as I add a little bit of balance element onto what I'm doing? Now, maybe we bring that foot up to our calf Maybe we go ahead and grab hold of that knee, rotating ankle one way and then the other. There's a lot of maybes here because each side is going to feel different. Just like our hips, left to right is different with balance. You probably find you have one side that's a little easier to balance, and then the other side is like a little bit more of a challenge. And every day I find is different with balance work as well. Okay, maybe now we bring this left knee out, making sure that the rest of my body is facing forward. So this is really honing in on that left hip and not forcing this. Like if my hip mobility is like, nope, I'm only coming this far, that's as far as I'm going today. Listen to your body always. Maybe holding that open, maybe we let go. Maybe one big breath in as you reach up, look up, stretch, 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 tall. You're a beautiful tree. Exhale, bring everything down. Woo, shake it all out. Amazing job. Give those legs a little tap. Now, a little bonus balance work. I'm going to bring my feet super, super together here. Bring my hands to the waistline. Roll shoulders back a couple of times. Catch your breath if you're like, woo, that balance work had me working. Now we're just going to come onto tiptoes. So we might just rock onto the balls of our feet to start and then come on down. My feet are cracking. It's a good stretch for the feet. Just kind of checking in with our balance and checking in again with that midline. I invite you to do that whenever we have to incorporate balance, because that, again, is where that's going to stem from. And as we kind of learn to tune in to our core and how that's helping us to keep our balance, we're going to find a shift for sure. Maybe if it's comfortable, we can hold this up on our tiptoes for one big breath in and out. One more big inhale. Exhale, drop your heels down. Amazing job. Let's take a nice big breath in. Reach both arms up overhead. Exhale, float them down. Again, big breath in. This time, interlace your hands at the top. Reach up, look up, stretching, stretching, stretching. Exhale, bring your hands over to the right. Hips bump a little bit to the left. Relax on your exhale and then come through center. Inhale, reach up, 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 up. Hands over to the left, hips bump to the right. Relax into the stretch on your exhale. And then bring it back. One more big breath in. Reach up, get taller. Exhale. Release your hands down. Thank you so much for being brave and joining me for a little bit of balance today. You guys are doing so amazing. I'll see you tomorrow.